Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex here on the beautiful campus of Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School for tonight's Dairyland League baseball matchup between the visiting Marshfield Chaparrals and the home Wisconsin Rapids. I almost said post 9. Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Almost messed up again. As good rivalry here between these two teams who will continue here tonight. And we'll turn it over to Al Searing for our starting lineups.
Batting second and doing the pitching, number 4, Kenny Schultz. Batting third and playing center field, number 25, Riley Bauman. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 4, Logan Hamoka. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 14, Colin DeBoer. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 27, Sloan Welch. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 7, Sean Bryant. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 17, Karsten Jersley. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 11, Brent Eastad. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 22, Bradley Comer. Batting third and playing second base, number 18, Nathan Romanacker. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 12, Caden Sangbush. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 17, Tyler Byer. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 8, Ryan Searing. Batting seventh and doing the pitching, number 19, Gavin Obrensky. Batting eighth and doing the DHing, number 13, Nick Weiland. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 14, Garrett Huber. Pitching for the Redhawks is the right-hander, number 11, Eli Hahn. Your umpiring crew for tonight's game. Working the base pads is Mike Huber. And calling the balls and strikes is the veteran Derek Freeman. At this time, if you are able, please rise and remove your hats as we listen to the playing of our national anthem. first pitch coming up. You're listening to the Redhawks Radio Network.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids as we get you ready for Redhawks and Chaparrals here tonight, as the Chaparrals coming off of a win, I assume, or I'm guessing that was against Minocqua about 8 days ago on June the 30th, as a 10-3 win over the Chaparrals, or for the Chaparrals. Rapids coming off of a tough loss last night at the yesterday afternoon at the hands of the Minocqua Wood Ducks. So Rapids looking to get back on the winning side of things before they have a huge game on Wednesday up at Everest, and then they end the week against the Wapaka Lakeman Chaparrals right back in action as well on Wednesday. They will host those. Wapaka Lakeman at Jack Hackman Field on Wednesday night. Other games going on tonight. We already had Stratford beat Medford in Legion baseball. Big one, Marshfield and Plover at Memorial Park in Plover. Looks like they are still in the Junior Legion game. Mike Wendland has said that that game has taken a long time, and they were in about a half hour, 20 to 15 minute lightning delay in Plover. So we're hoping here that the weather will hold off. There is currently a storm going through Neilsville and Stratford, and hoping it will hold off at least until this game is over, or at least after the seventh inning. Isaiah Byro will lead things off, followed by Kenny Schultz and Riley Bauman, Logan Homolka, Colin DeBoer, Sloan Welch, Sean Bryant, Carson Jersley, and Brent Yeasted. CMAVs alongside Olivia Zimmerman here tonight. And the first pitch from Wisconsin Rapids is at 7:04, and it is fouled off by Byro, and we're underway. Glad you're joining us here today. Already July the 8th. Now it's outside. Misses 1 ball and 1 strike. Couple of weeks of Legion regular season left. These guys go until mid-August. Rapids hosting another regional this year for the Redhawks. Inside corner, Byro looks at it and evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That'll take place, I believe, the 9th, 10th, and 11th here. That was going to be knuckled foul, long run. Huber gave it a shot. Wow. That was a heck of an effort there by Garrett Huber. And remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the first. Good crowd watch online. Great crowd here in Rapids as well. That was going to be hit over to Comer. Bobbles it for a second. Steps, low throw, and dug out there by Byer. And there's 1 up and 1 down. Comer, a new addition to the Redhawks, played a game or 2 last year, and now the ball will find you, and that's exactly what just happened to Brad Comer, and that'll bring up Kenny Schultz, the pitcher.
The pitcher, number 4, Kenny Schultz.
Kenny, a very familiar name around the Wisconsin Rapids area, was a longtime Plover Black Sox pitcher, and a very, very good one. He'll be on the mound tonight against Wisconsin Rapids. These two, Hahn and Schultz, matching up quite a few times over their playing careers. High school and Legion. Now out to adult baseball. Misses just outside as 2-1. On wheels and deals. That was going to be hit over to Comer as well. Scoops it up. Stronger throw that time from Brad, and there's 2 away. Bring up Riley Bauman. Big part of the Marshfield Legion state tournament team a couple of years ago is Riley Bauman and Logan Homolka, who's on deck.
Number 25, Riley Bauman.
Riley, one heck of an athlete. Breaking ball just a bit high, I just want to know. Searing, Nelson, and Huber from left to right. Sengbush, Comer, Kromenacher, Byer from third to first. There's a spinner in there for a strike. Evens it up and a ball and a strike. Same two cities will do it again tomorrow night. Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, this time on the Legion side. And Bauman swings and misses. First pitch scheduled for 7 p.m. The 1-2 back. There's a swing and a miss, and Eli Hahn with a strikeout to end the first. That's the Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. We've played a half an inning. Marshfield nothing. Rapids coming up. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Fine has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. The Redhawks will be going up against Kenny Schultz here to start the evening. On the mound for the Chaparrals, the lefty. feel like they faced Kenny last year as well. Let's see. Peyton Nelson will lead things off. Usual Brennan Huber out for a couple of games, maybe a couple of weeks. Came up hobbling yesterday after a little pull of something in the leg, so we hope the best for Brennan Huber. So Kenny Schultz did pitch last year against the Redhawks on June 30th of last year. It was scoreless until the 8th inning. Both these teams were scoreless until the 8th inning. And Rapids ended up winning that game 3-0. Thanks to a 3-run 8th. Kenny Schultz, Peyton Nelson here for the bottom of the first inning. First offering hits the outside corner. Nelson followed by Comer and Kromenacher, Sengbush, Byer, Searing, Obremski, Weiland, and Huber. Misses a bit high, maybe a little bit outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pops one in there, snaps one in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Brewers, I'm sure, glad to be back home starting tomorrow after their West Coast trip. Popped up to shallow left center. That's a long run for DeBoer. And that one's going to fall. And that's going to be a base hit for Peyton Nelson into the Bermuda Triangle there behind Bryant, Ballman, and DeBoer. And Peyton Nelson will reach with the leadoff base hit for Bradley Comer.
The shortstop, number 22, Bradley Comer.
Nelson at first with sensational speed and nobody out. Schultz kicks and fires inside to Comer. Brewers are in Colorado for 4. They split, and then they went to Los Angeles and lost 2 out of 3 to the Dodgers, back home to start a series against the Pirates tomorrow. And that one hits Comer on the front leg. Had some juice behind it, but hit by a pitch. And now there's 2 on and nobody out for Nathan Kromenacher. And after that, they will host the Nationals for 3 and then head to Minneapolis, Chicago, back home. So after they'll host the Nationals for 3, and then it's All-Star Weekend. And now time is called as Bradley Comer, the hitter that was just hit. Rapids has hopefully something cooking here because Comer, a Rhinelander graduate, is the all-time home run hitter for UWSP, had 51 career home runs. And Kenny Schultz didn't want to give him anything. Squares the bunt and fouls it at the plate, does Kromenacher, with Caden Singbush awaiting on deck. First for the 0-1 offering. Outside, Pop Smith, 0-2. So a lot of these guys, Nelson, Comer, Kromenacher, and Schultz, probably a couple more of them as well, Brennan Huber, all players at UWSP. And so Schultz nails his Pointer teammates, and Schultz strikes out Kromenacher for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Caden Singbush.
Third baseman, number 12, Caden Singbush.
So all these guys know each other very, very well. 2 on now with 1 out for Caden Singbush. Nasty spinner in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 going to be popped up and out of play, and quickly Schultz ahead, 0-2.
Please return any foul balls to the dugouts, concession stand, or if you see Andy Reid walking around, give it to him.
No balls and 2 strikes. Schultz needs another sign, and he steps off. Isaiah Byrell putting down the signs tonight for Kenny. 2 on, 1 out. 0-2 count. Nelson dancing out there at second and misses inside to Schultz, and it's 1-2. Reminder, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Rapid Sheet Metal. As the weather warms up, look to Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids. They got more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. The 1-2. Both runners took off and fouled it into the screen, and we'll do it again. One ball, 2 strikes. Tyler Byer, another pointer on deck. That was going to be line into left center field. Backing up on it is DeBoer. He ranges over and makes the catch. Comer's got to take second and head back to first. A nice play out there by Colin DeBoer. And there's 2 away. Comer was all the way rounded second. There's 2 away now for Tyler Byer, another teammate. Another teammate of Kenny Schultz.
Number 17, Tyler Byer.
2 on and 2 out now. There goes Nelson. Throw down to third is in time. It looked like Nelson got the slide or his hand over the slide, but Isaiah Byrell guns him out to end the first inning. No runs, a base hit, and 1 left. We've played 1 complete. We're tied at 0. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Second inning we go. Logan Homolka to lead things off, followed by Colin DeBoer, and Sloan Welch against Eli Hahn after Kenny Schultz was able to get out of that first inning jam. First one is fouled up and out of play. As mentioned earlier, Logan, one of the key parts of that Marshfield Legion State tournament team 2 years ago. A spinner in there from Hahn, and it's 0-2. Reminder that the 2024 AAA American Legion State Tournament will be hosted here in Wisconsin Rapids, July 30th through August 3rd. Games starting on July 30th at 10 a.m., 4 games a day for the first 2 days. 14 games guaranteed. 14 games guaranteed, 15 if somebody loses, somebody wins, and all that stuff. So we'll have all 14, maybe 15 games. Ooh, as Hahn just missed a bit outside, 3-2. Guaranteed to have every game for you here on Zaleski Sports of the regional in Everest, or at Everest, and the state tournament here. And Hahn tried the back door again and just missed barely again. Leadoff walk will bring up Colin DeBoer, who made a heck of a catch in the bottom half of the first inning on a line shot by Caden Sengbush. Sloan Welch waiting on deck. Homolka dancing over at first, and DeBoer looks at a strike. 325 down the lines here at the quadplex, 365 to the gaps, and 380 to center field. The 0-1, and Hahn is ahead once again, 0-2, just like he was to Homolka. Hahn fires and not close. And it's 1-2 strikes. And we'll be back with you tomorrow. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids, 7 o'clock first pitch, Legion. And I'll be heading over to Pittsville on Wednesday. The River Bandits and the Abbotsford Merchants in Pittsville. Going to bring you all the River Bandits games in the month of July. And again, Hahn runs full. Hahn was ahead 0-2. The last 3 were not close, unlike the ones to Homolka that just missed. And that one's going to be fouled up and out of play. Runner at first and nobody out. And going to be a line to left. Over on it is Searing. He makes the catch for the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Sloan Welch with a runner at first and 1 out. Sloan Welch, a heck of a high school athlete in his time as well. First offering to Sloan is good for a strike. Raining? Yep. That's why I kept the microphone up here today. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. Rain is here. Hopefully nothing more than a couple of downpours. That one's fouled straight back at us as Welch goes to a knee. And the nice thing about the turf is that you don't really have to worry about it flooding and all that, but the bad thing about the turf is that you're going to be slipping and sliding. 1-2 strikes to Welch. Breaking ball is popped up, shallow center. Backing up on it is Comer. He makes the catch. And there's 2 away now for Sean Bryant, the shortstop.
All right, folks, this happens to be the cheese batter. The shortstop, number 7, Sean Bryant.
Bryant, the shortstop and the cheese curd batter today. Carson Jerschley awaits on deck. Runner at first and 2 outs. Tried to check his swing, and it was successful. Missed outside, 1-0. Rapids will have 5, 6, and 7 in the second. And Hahn behind 2-0. Hahn behind 3-0. The only base runner so far for Marshfield has been a walk. That was to Homolka earlier this inning. Just hits the outside corner, does Hahn to Bryant. Rain picking up a little bit more. Hits the outside corner again, and a reverse this time. Hahn was behind 3-0 and came back, and it's even. He was ahead 0-2 on Homolka, and DeBoer ran it full. The 3-2 going to be grounded over to Kromenacher at second. Steps and throws to retire Bryant and end the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We've played 1.5. Still scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll see if we continue after this on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Tyler Byer to lead things off here. Crowd has gone down. Rain is continuing. Kenny Schultz pops in a strike. Byer was at the plate when Nelson was thrown out at third base to end the inning. And outside, swung and missed by Byer. Byer, Searing, and Obremski for Rapids here in the second. Kenny Schultz, the 0-2. Missed high and to the backstop. Reminder, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Kerry Van Ert. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Ert, State Farm on auto, homeowners, life insurance, renters, and more for both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield. Find Kerry Van Ert, State Farm on Facebook. Get started today. Chopper foul up along third. And it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kenny Schultz on the 1-2. Going to be chopped over to second. That's Jerschley. Picks and throws out Byer by a step, and that'll take care of Tyler Byer here in the second. That'll bring up left fielder Ryan Searing. The defensive alignment here behind Kenny Schultz in a second. First one to Ryan, misses low and away. Just a bit outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Oh, look out. Ryan Searing swung and missed, and the bat flew all the way past Logan Homolka at third base. Ryan, no batting gloves, so that bat gets slick real fast. The 2-1. And he did it again. I think he needs some batting gloves. Or some tape or something on that bat. There's no grip, there's no tape, there's no nothing. Ryan will grab a bat that has tape. As Kenny Schultz looks over to Logan Homolka and says, "Be ready." Two balls and 2 strikes. Foul straight back. Round of applause from the Redhawks dugout. Remains 2-2 to Ryan Searing, the left fielder, with Gavin Obremski on deck. Schultz fires home, way outside. Count runs full now to Searing. For any size job, when you need equipment, look to Woodstreet Rentals, offering a great variety of rental equipment to help you get the job done with delivery service to any job site. That's Woodstreet Rentals. As soon as it's subsided for a second, picks right back up. The 3-2 is lined into left. Now he's going to get down for a base hit, and Ryan Searing will make a big turn at first, and a one-out single for Ryan Searing. I'll bring up Gavin Obremski as the rain is falling in buckets now. With the runner at first and one out for Obremski. You knew it was a possibility, just a matter of when. The skies have opened up here in Wisconsin Rapids. Obremski choppered over to Homolka at third, to second for one, across, not in time. Obremski will reach on the fielder's choice. Nice play over there by Logan Homolka at third. Played back. Now Nick Weiland with 2 out and 1 on. And now that it has started, the Northwest does not look like it's likely going to let up for a while. Nick Weiland with the runner at first. Some showers going through Marshfield right now. One just popped up out of nowhere here in Wisconsin Rapids. So we'll see how the next couple hours go here. Now it's off the glove of Byrell. A strike to Weiland. And Kenny Schultz asks Isaiah Byrell if he's good and ready to go. There you go. Now just slowed down for a little bit. Unpredictable, as they say. Missed high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second. And 2 outs. Schultz fires back on the 1-1. Weiland looks at a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Garrett Huber waiting on deck. Obremski stands at second. Weiland behind 1 and 2. And got him looking. That's just about the exact same pitch that Nathan Kromenacher struck out on in the first inning. Rapids, no runs on a hit. 1 left on. We've played 2 completes. Still scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this, Selesky Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
You couldn't possibly go through all this stuff by yourself, especially since Dad isn't as young and mobile as he used to be. You know, I'd love to help if I had more time between work, kids, and their activities. Have you considered getting any help?
I'd love to, but I don't know who to call.
Kushel & Kushel, removal and recycling services for seniors, handicaps, and those who need help. We do the dirty work so you don't have to. From painting, landscaping, moving, chores, and more. Please give David a call at 715-323-5762.
8-9-1 due up here for Marshfield in the top of the third inning. An STS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. That'll be Jersley, Easted, and Byrell for the Chaparrals here in the visitor half of the third inning. Glad you're joining us tonight on Zaleski Sports. Just past 7:30 here in central Wisconsin. One more game that is yet to start in Plover. That is Marshfield Blue Devils and the Plover Black Sox. Marshfield will be here tomorrow. That is a makeup game from last week that got rained out. So Jersley at the plates with nobody on, nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Breaking ball is fouled at the plate, 0-1. Brent Yeasted awaiting on deck. Go through our MLB standings here as we like to do during Redhawks games. There's a spinner by Hahn, and it's 0-2. Eli with one strikeout. That was to Riley Ballman back in the first. But he has been in this situation before where he's been up 0-2. That one's grounded back to Eli. No play. Infield base hit for Karsten Jersley. And the leadoff base runner for Marshfield is on via hit. Now Brent Yeasted with the top of the order due up next.
That'll bring up the right fielder, number 11, Brent Yeasted.
Jersley stands at first and nobody out. Second inning in a row that Marshfield has had their leadoff runner on. And the first one to Brent misses low and away. Stop Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. There's a spinner in there for a strike. Runner at first and nobody out. Hahn fires back. Now it's going to be chopped foul behind home plate, and it's 1-2 strikes. Catcher Isaiah Byrell will track it down. The 1-2. Going to be chopped off the end of the bat. Brent Yeasted staying alive here for the Chaparrals. The 1-2. He fouled at the plate. He said staying alive. Since 2005, Metallico has been one of North America's largest secondary aluminum billet producers, offering hundreds of jobs to the Wisconsin Rapids area. Your next career is just a call or stop away. Learn more about working at Metallico at metallico.com or stop in to apply at their plant in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-2. Tad bit high, and count runs even. Two balls and two strikes. Hahn gets a swing and a miss by Yeasted, and there's one away. That's the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel as Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Isaiah Byrell now at the plate. Grounded out to short to begin the game. Starting the American League for our Major League Baseball standings. Spinner in there for a strike. Starting the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles have overtaken the New York Yankees in the East. The Yankees are just 3-7 in their last 10 games. That was going to be hit hard and deep to right. Huber is there tracking it, and making the catch. And there's 2 away for Kenny Schultz. That's all right with most baseball fans. Orioles at 57-33. Yankees 55-37. Red Sox have been on a little bit of a winning side of things at 49-40. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Rays at 44-46. And the Dalton Varsho Toronto Blue Jays at 41-49, 16 games out of first place. The AL Central, the Guardians lead the way, 6 games up on the Twins at 56-32. Twins at 51-39. Schultz fouls that one above the Redhawks dugout. He evens it up at a ball and a strike. The Royals at 49-43, 9 games out. Tigers at 42-48, 15 games out. One again, fouled into the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It might be hard to believe, but at the same time might not. The Chicago White Sox are 40 games under 500. 26-66 on the year. Schultz back to Comer. He'll step on second to end the 3rd inning. No runs on a base hit, nobody left. We've played 2.5. Still scoreless here in Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Business owners share so many challenges, but there's one challenge that has an easy solution. Branding your business with creative graphics and a plethora of effective print marketing options is as easy as Quality Plus Printing. With over 30 years of marketing expertise and a track record of happy customers, you can trust in Quality Plus Printing to develop the perfect brand for you. As a business owner, you have enough to focus on. Give yourself a break and trust in Quality Plus Printing on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids, or find us at qpprinting.com. That's qpprinting.com.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for the Redhawks. Just talking about how historically bad the Chicago White Sox are this year. I guess they already have it in there on this perfect website URL, champsorchumps.us. That's where I'm getting my information right here. The Chicago White Sox are tied for 33rd, tied for the 33rd worst start through 90 games in MLB history. 26-46. We'll go through the teams that were also at 26-46 through the first 90 games. Huber pops up and out of play. First start with the Phillies, 1921. Browns in 1939. The Senators in 1894. The Phillies had a bad start in 1997. The Senators in 1909 as Huber drives this one to deep left center field, and over on it is Riley Bauman with his speed, able to chase it down in center field. There's one away. Bring up Peyton Nelson, who singled his first time up. Boston Red Sox in 1929, Browns in 1911, and the White Sox 2024. They go off the worst record, and then they go off of the worst run differential. The White Sox run differential is minus 160 this year. And they lost to the Marlins, or they got swept by the Marlins this weekend. Now they're taking on the Twins, already down 1-0 to the Twins. That could be hit over to second. That's Jersley, bobbles it. Will still get up and make the play for the first out, or the second out of the inning. White Sox Athletics in 1920. Whenever you're in the same category as the Doves, I think you're in good shape. 1909 Boston Doves. The Mets in 1964, the Phillies in 1939, Nationals in 2009, and the Athletics in 1946. And then the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2021. Crazy to think that the Diamondbacks were that bad 2 years ago. They finished 2021 at a record of 52-110. 2 years after that, they were in the World Series. So, I guess if you're the White Sox, you have a little silver lining that you could be in the World Series in 2 years. Or you could move to Nashville. So we'll see how all that turns out. The 1-1 to Comer is line foul into the screen. Nobody on, 2 away here for Comer. Kenny Schultz wheels and deals. Going to be a line into right center, and there's a base hit. And Bradley Comer will get on with 2 away here for Nathan Kromenacher. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Again, I mention it all the time. The White Sox are one of those teams that just spends and spends and spends. Never really too good of results. Schultz will step and retire Kromenacher by a step to end the third inning. No runs on a base hit and 1 left. We've played 3 scoreless here in Rapids. Back with the 4th after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Riley Bauman to lead things off here for Marshfield. First offering misses a tad bit outside, and it's 1-0. Bauman struck out to end the first inning. Going to be hit up the middle, and a leadoff base hit for Riley Bauman here in the fourth inning for the Chaparrals. The third straight inning that Marshfield has had their lead runner reach. Leadoff runner reach. And that'll bring up Logan Homolka, who walked back in the second inning.
The third baseman, number 44, Logan Homolka.
Runner at first and nobody out. First offering misses outside, 1-0. Again, the other game on our network tonight is Marshfield and Plover Legion. As Hahn misses inside, and it's 2-0. They're in the top of the first inning at Veterans Memorial Park in Plover. Mike Wenlett on the call of that game. There goes the runner, Obremski, the throw, and just able to get there was Bauman. It was a strike to Homolka. Throw was good, tag looked good as Bauman just able to get in there. Offering home. Can be hit over to Comer at short. Able to get Homolka on the ground out. Would have been a tailor-made double play as Bauman heads to third with one out for Colin DeBoer. He flew out to Ryan Searing and left his last time up.
Left fielder, number 14, Colin DeBoer.
First offering chopped into the on-deck circle of Sloan Welch. Luke Wirtz, of course, player manager over at third base coach's box for the Chaparrals once again this year. The 0-1. Going to be hit hard to right, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Huber able to cut it off, but the Chaparrals will take a 1-0 lead here in the fourth inning. Colin DeBoer coming through for the Chaps as 1-0 Marshfield. Couple of hard hit balls here to
First baseman, number 27,
start the inning.
Welch.
And now Sloan Welch. That one's over the head of Sloan. 1-0. And that one's over the head again behind Welch. 2-0. Runner at first is Colin DeBoer. Right down the gut for a strike. 2-1. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packages starting at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and learn more. Two one, 2-2 now to Welch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And able to hold off that time was Welch. 3-2. And lost him. One-out walk will put runners at first and second for Sean Bryant, the cheese curd batter here tonight. Last year's pitching matchup was Kenny Schultz and Tyler Byer. Again, there were no runs scored until the 8th inning when Rapids scored 3. Inside to Bryant, just missed. 1-0. Some warm-up action in the Rapids bullpen. Missed again. That one gets away. Runners will advance on the wild pitch. Now the Chaparrals with an opportunity here with 2 in scoring position and only 1 out. Infield plays in now. The offering to Bryant. Hahn behind 3-0. With Carson Jerschley, who singled back in the last inning, on deck. And a 4-pitch walk will load up the bases here for Marshfield in the 4th inning. For Carson Jerschley. And meeting on the mound will be had here by the infield of the Redhawks. And that will likely do it here for Eli Hahn. Blaine Wallen will come in relief for the Redhawks here tonight, trying to get out of a bases-loaded jam with 1 out. And Carson Jerschley at the plate. We'll take a quick break, come back with your pitching change after this on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be. Blaine Wallen will be the new pitcher here for Wisconsin Rapids in the top of the 4th inning. Bases are loaded and 1 out for the Chaparrals. The infield plays in for Jerschley. Wallen's first offer misses low and away. The 3 runners are Eli Hahn's responsibility for his final stat line. And Wallen hasn't been close in his first 2 offerings, 2-0. Blaine takes a deep breath and resets. And behind 3-0. Back-to-back walks in this inning. And Blaine Wallen will walk in a run. That one did not miss by much, but the 3rd walk in a row will bring in a run for the Chaparrals. when you're missing as bad as Blaine was, Derek Freeman's not going to give you that inside corner. I'll bring up Brent Easted with the top of the order due up next for the Shaps.
Number 11, Brent Easted.
First offering from Wallen is good for a strike. Infield still plays in with one out. And a swing and a miss by Easted, and it's 0-2. Missed outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just past 8 o'clock here in Wisconsin Rapids. There's a swing and a miss by Easted, and there's the second out of the inning. Ball game just about to turn 1 hour old. Steve Maves alongside Olivia Zimmerman here at the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex. For Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks at Marshfield Chaparrals Baseball and Zaleski Sports tonight. I'll bring up Isaiah Byral. Ground out and a fly out tonight for Isaiah. And the first offering misses low and away. Welch, Bryant, and Jerschley, the runners. Blew it past them, 1-1. Trying to break through here for the Chaparrals. Byral swings and misses. The 8th hitter of the inning for Marshfield. Wallen fires. And a swing and a miss. Now Bremski will throw down to first. Could have just stepped on home, but he'll go to first to end the 4th inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 3 left on. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 2-0 Marshfield. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. 2-0 Chaparrals. As they scored 2 runs on 2 hits. They drew 3 walks in that 4th inning to come away with the 2-0 lead. Sengbush, Beyer, and Searing for Wisconsin Rapids here in the bottom of the 4th. I give us time to remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Bruce Orthodontics. They provide comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Call their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. They're in the bottom of the 1st inning at Memorial in Plover. It's scoreless between Marshfield and Plover. Caden Sengbush had a hard-hit ball to left his last time up. Colin DeBoer made one heck of a play. Colin having a nice night. Couple of good plays, except for the first hit by Nelson. And bounces in there to Sengbush, and it's 1-0. And DeBoer has made a couple of nice catches, or has made a nice catch. Riley Ballman made the other one. And Schultz is behind 2-0. Low, 3-0. It's one that he likes. The Schultz right down the middle for a strike. 3-1. Give the remainder of the baseball standings here in a second. Broken back ground ball to second. And they get Sengbush by half a step. And there's one away. Snapped it right in half. Did Caden Sengbush. Now bring up Tyler Byer, ground out to Jersley at second as well. Other standings, the Seattle Mariners, who had a comfortable eight-game lead, I think, on the Astros. Now it's just 2. Mariners at 49 and 43. Astros at 46 and 44. Rangers 42 and 48. Angels at 37 and 52, and the Athletics 34 and 58. Byer hits this one to left. DeBoer in on it, makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Saw a stat the other day. Mike Trout for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim has not played on July 4th since 2019 due to injuries and all that stuff. So one of the best players that we've seen this generation, Mike Trout, has just been riddled, continues to be riddled with injuries. There's a strike to Ryan Searing. He was at bat in the second inning when the downpour happened and singled to left. Chopper off the plate. Tough play. Homolka on the run and makes the play to end the fourth inning. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 4 completes. We'll have the NL standings when we get back here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool. Tuition, we're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Kenny Schultz lead things off here for the Chaparrals in the 5th. First offering from Blaine Wallen. Pumped in there for a strike. Sun is out. How about that here in Wisconsin Rapids? Thought it was tough before for some of these hitters to... Oh, my goodness. I don't know about that. 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Schultz. Thought it was hard enough to face Blaine Wallen and Kenny Schultz. Now you got to do it staring at the sun. Be lined out of play. So that check swing that was called a strike, really it changes the whole at bat here for Kenny Schultz. So instead of being ahead in the count 2-1, he was behind 1-2, chokes up on the bat. And Wallen just misses a bit outside. 2-2. Inside, got him looking. And there's one away here in the 5th. Backwards K for Blaine Wallen. That's his 3rd straight strikeout. And that's a Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel a Surf Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. That'll bring up Riley Bauman, a strikeout and a single and a run scored. Between Bauman and center and Homolka at 3rd. They have been all over the place defensively so far. Swing and missed at that first one. The 0-1. Just a bit low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wallen shakes a couple off, gets the 3rd one he likes. And that one hits Bauman right on the front shoulder blade. And ricochets all the way to the backstop. And Bauman will reach on a hit by pitch. And so each team with a hit by pitch here. Now with the runner at first and now Logan Homolka with a runner at first and 1 out. High and away to Homolka, and it's 1-0. 2-0 Chaparrals. We play here in the top of the 5th inning. There's a strike. Derek Freeman's going to say that he went around. May have been a strike anyway. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 away. Oh, had him leaning. Bauman took a half step towards second and bounced back to first. Stole a base back in the 4th inning. There he goes. Obremski, the throwdown is to the second base side of second. And Bauman steals another base. 2 balls and a strike now to Homolka. With a runner at second and 1 out. Bauman stands at second again. Popped up. 3rd base side. Over on it is Sengbush. And it's going to drift out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes to Homolka. Fires home. Knuckled foul and out of play. The 2-2. Oh, it was Wallen. Nobody covering second as Bauman gets back. A little spin move there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Can be chopped over to Kromenacher at second and gets the speedy Homolka by half a step. Ballman heads back over to third with 2 outs. Kromenacher played back on it. Just able to get the ball, or just able to get the throw over to first. That'll bring up Colin DeBoer. He had an RBI base hit his last time up.
Left fielder, number 14, Colin
DeBoer,
DeBoer.
an RBI base hit to right field. First offering from Wallen outside, 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped up again behind home plate. Look out back here. And runs 1 ball and 2 strikes. The NL standings before we get to the bottom of the inning. Philadelphia Phillies at 58-32. Best record in the NL right now. 8 games up on the Braves. Missed outside, 2-2. The Mets are 13.5 out. 44-45. Nationals 16.5. The Marlins at 32-58. It's going to be hit over and into left field. DeBoer with a couple of RBIs tonight. Going oppo taco that time for Colin. And the Chaparrals lead 3-0. Nice piece of hitting there by Colin DeBoer. And that'll bring up Sloan Welch, who walked back in the 4th.
First baseman, number 27, Sloan Welch.
The Marlins are 32-58, 26 games out of first. First one misses a bit high, and it's 1-0. National League West, the Dodgers 55-36, took 2 out of 3 from the Brewers over the weekend. Now it's fouled at the plate and off of Welch, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Padres 49-45, 7.5 out. Diamondbacks are at 45-45. Giants are at 44-47. And the Rockies, who split with the Brewers, each taking 2 games, are at 32-58. Same record as the Marlins. Throw down to first. Milwaukee Brewers sit at 53-38. Cardinals nipping at their heels are at 48-42. They've won 7 of their last 10. Have been the Cardinals. Only 2 teams above 500 in the NL Central. The 2-2 from Wallen. Line foul, not a play. Pirates are at 43-47, 9.5 games out. The Reds 42-48, 10.5 out. And the Cubs are at 42-49. 11 games out of first place behind the Milwaukee Brewers. The 2-2. And got him looking, so that'll end the inning either way. Welch will strike out. And a strikeout will end the inning. Chaparrals score 1 on 1 hit. They leave 1. We've played 4.5, 3-0 Chaps. Back after this, Selesky Sports.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on select sets of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Through June 28 at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Bottom of the fifth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Obremski, Wineland, and Huber for the Redhawks against Kenny Schultz. 3-0 Chaparrals. Solaris customers have enjoyed the same low price for 5 years running. No tricks, no gimmicks, no kidding. Packs are starting at $49.99 a month. Visit Solaris.net today and to learn more. Obremski reached out a fielder's choice back in the second inning. Again, in the second, it was just downpouring. Obremski looks at first offering from Schultz, misses outside. Looks like Blaine Wallen has grabbed a bat, and he will hit for the DH, Nick Wineland. The DH will be eliminated for the Redhawks as Wallen is on deck. 2 balls, no strikes to Obremski. 3-0 to Gavin. No runs, 3 hits. No errors committed yet tonight. Rapids has left 3 runners stranded. And Marshfield 3 runs, 4 hits. They've left 5 runners on. And a leadoff walk to Gavin Obremski to start the 5th inning. Rapids will have their leadoff batter aboard for the first time since the first. That'll bring up Blaine Wallen.
That'll bring up the pitcher, number 20, Blaine Wallen.
Runner at first and nobody out for Blaine Wallen. Homolka in at the cutoff at third. Wallen not in there to bunt, at least on the first pitch. Looks at a strike in the inside corner. Foul straight back, and Wallen behind, 0-2. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Schultz struck him out on 3 pitches. And there's one away here in the 5th for Garrett Huber. Garrett had a good cut at it in the 3rd. Riley Ballman with a heck of a play out in left center.
Right fielder, number 14, Garrett Huber.
Runner at first and 1 out now. First offering misses a tad bit outside, 1-0. Huber swings and misses. Schultz pop in the mitt. Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. They provide quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. Made a Custom Apparel Business Park, Stevens Point. The 1-1. Missed a tad bit inside, maybe a little bit low. Time is called, and they reset here for Garrett Huber. Peyton Nelson on deck, the leadoff hitter for Wisconsin Rapids. Obremski back in time over at first. Wisconsin Serve Orthopedics encourages you to stop living in the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin Serve Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. The 2-1 to Huber. Bit high, maybe a bit outside. 3-1. Maybe a bit more high than outside. That looked pretty good. Nelson on deck for Wisconsin Rapids. And walked him again, or another walk. So strikeout, or a walk, strikeout, walk. That'll bring up Peyton Nelson, the leadoff hitter. Nelson tonight, 1 for 2, single on that Bermuda Triangle pop-up and a ground out. Nelson pops it up, foul territory, and out of play. Bounced high off the concrete walkway here and into the softball dugout to our right. No ball's going to strike to Nelson. That was going to be chopped over to Homolka at third. Tough play and able to make the tag to retire Nelson. And there's 2 away now for Brad Comer. Comer singled to right center his last time up. Obremski and Huber, the runners, with 2 outs. First offering hits the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. There's a big cut and a miss. And it's 0-2. Schultz trying to work out of another jam here in the 5th. Kenny comes down in the 0-2. Going to be hit hard into left. Homolka with a diving catch to take away a base hit and a couple of runs. Logan Homolka with a web gem here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, 2 left. We played 5 complete, 3-0 Chaps. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
We go to the 6th here in Wisconsin Rapids. 3-0. 3-0 Chaparrals. Bryant, Jersley, and Easted for the Chaps here in the top of the 6th. Reminder to call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They're your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. If you have recent hail damage to your home or business, Seamless Commercial Roofing is your hail damage expert, and their workmanship is always guaranteed. Call them today for a free estimate. That's Seamless Commercial Roofing at 715-204-8103. 715-204-8103. First offering to Bryant. Low and away. And gets away from Obremski. That was lined out of play. Now it's going to be popped up and a base hit for Sean Bryant right behind second base. Can't get better than that for Bryant. That'll bring up Carson Jersley, a base hit and a walk tonight for Carson. He was the first batter that Wallen faced in his relief appearance here in the fourth, or back in the fourth. Jersley swings and misses at the first one. That'll be hit hard into right center field. So 7 and 8, getting the job done for the Shaps here to start the sixth. That'll bring up Brent Easted. A couple of strikeouts tonight for Brent.
Right fielder, number 11, Brent Easted.
Two on and nobody out for the number 9 hitter, Brent Easted. There's a swing and a miss. Some warm-up action for the Chaparrals in their bullpen. Can't quite see a number right now. That one bounces in there. Looks like Logan Homolka warming up for the Chaparrals. As the sun starts to set here in Wisconsin Rapids on this Monday night. He said swings and misses again, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Isaiah Byrle awaits on deck. 2 on, nobody out here for the number 9 here, Brent Easted. And chopped, slow chopper over to short. On the run, Comer will throw it over to first. Runners will advance. Brent Easted gets the job done with the ground out. Now back to the top of the order with 2 on and 1 out for the top of the order and Isaiah Byrle.
Back to the top of the order for the Chaparrals is the catcher, number 2, Isaiah Byrle.
Infield plays in again with 1 out. Wallen fires home. Low. 1-0. Ground out, fly out, strikeout tonight for Byrle, and he's ahead 2-0. The 2-0. Outside for a strike. The 2-1 from Wallen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one gets past Obremski, and Bryant didn't get a good read on it. Count will run full now to Isaiah Byrle. Three balls and 2 strikes here to Isaiah Byrle. Wallen fires on the payoff. And that one hits Byrle in the helmet. And Byro will head to first on a hit by pitch. Bases are loaded now for Kenny Schultz. Trying to blow this one open here for Marshfield in the top of the 6th inning with 1 out. Next Step Prosthetics provides prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Schultz today, ground out, fielder's choice, and a strikeout. Schultz trying to help his cause. First one from Wallen is in for a strike. Bryant, Jersley, and Byro, the runners. One ball and one strike now to Schultz. The 1-1. Line foul and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun on the water. Check out their huge selections of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in store or at a store near you or online at fleetfarm.com. The 1-2. Just missed inside. 2-2. That Schultz backing out of the way. Two balls and 2 strikes. So the Chaparrals pitcher. There's a swing and a miss and a huge strikeout there for Blaine Wallen. And there's 2 away. Now Riley Bauman, a strikeout. Single and a run scored and a hit by pitch and a run scored.
Center fielder, number 25, Riley Bauman.
3 on and 2 out. Bauman trying to come through here. First one spun in there and out, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Had him guessing and guessed wrong, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Bauman a foul into the mitt, and it's 1-2. Holding that front hip a little bit. Maybe it was just getting his batting gloves readjusted. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wallen fires home, and a swing and a miss. And that will retire Riley Bauman here in the 6th. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the 6th inning. No runs on a couple of hits. They leave 3 more stranded. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 3-0 Chaps. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Find Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Nathan Kromenacher lead things off here in the home half of the 6th inning. Score from Plover, Marshfield 2, Plover 1. First offering to Kromenacher is fouled at the plate. 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a ground out. Cushel & Cushel is your Rapids area go-to for disposal and recycling services. Cleanup, lawn care, and more. Let Cushel & Cushel take care of your dirty work so you don't have to. Cushel & Cushel at 715-323-5762. That's 715-323-5762. The 1-1. Kromenacher, ground ball over to first. Backhanded by Welch. And he'll take it 3 unassisted, and there's 1 away here in the 6th for Caden Singbush. Fly out and a ground out tonight for Caden.
That'll bring up the third baseman, number 12, Caden Singbush.
First offering from Schultz is in for a strike. 0-1. Tyler Byer on deck. Turned out to be a beautiful night here in Wisconsin Rapids. Low and in. One ball and 1 strike. Schultz shakes one off, gets the second one he likes. And Singbush fouls it out of play. Econ Electric, from residential to commercial and even industrial. When you need an electrician, Econ Electric is at your service. You can always rely on Econ Electric, where every job is done safe, done right, on time, every time. The 1-2. Going to be hit to second and gloved by Jerschley. And there's 2 away. 2 up and 2 down for Tyler Byer. Ground out and a fly out tonight for Tyler.
Number 17, Tyler Byer.
First one is in there. Back door for a strike. Dropped it below his hands, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Fires home. Popped up, first base side. Welch, now in fair territory, drifts over and makes the catch to end the 6th inning. 3 up, 3 down again. We go to the 7th. Still 3-0 Chaps. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new express lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Logan Homolka to lead things off here for the Shaps in the 7th. First offering from Wallen is good for a strike. Homolka 0 for 2 tonight. A couple of groundouts and a walk. That one bounces in there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Plover in trouble in the top of the 4th against Marshfield. They've got the bases loaded. Does post 54 with 2 outs against Kelton Hopper. Just able to hold off. Wallen didn't like that, and it's 3-1. Homolka, a big swing and a big miss. Count runs full. The 3-2 coming back. Fouled up and out of play. Sparhawk Trucking, they become one of the area's leading trucking companies, reliably hauling for over 44 years. Come work for the best and learn more at sparhawktrucking.com. Glad you're all joining us here tonight on this Monday night from Wisconsin Rapids. Redhawks and Chaparrals. The 3-2. Be chopped over to Kromnacher at second. Plays it again on a back hop and will retire Homolka on the ground out as he did back in the 5th inning. 1 away now for Colin DeBoer, who has had a heck of a night. 2 for 3 tonight, couple of RBIs and a run scored. Single to right, single to left. Able to score Ballman both times. First offering is fouled past first, and it's 0-1. Mutual Owasso Insurance, they protect homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com to find an agent near you. The 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to DeBoer. That one's going to be lined into center. Wow. Peyton Nelson tracks it down for the second out. That'll bring up Sloan Welch. 0 for 2 tonight as well. Pop out, strikeout, and a walk. 2 away now for Welch. First offering, a tad bit outside, 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to Welch. Knuckled foul and into the net. Right back to the batting circle. Batter's box. They've got the quote-unquote dirt shaded batting circle area. And that one hits Welch on a 1-2 pitch. Third hit by pitch of the night for Marshfield hitting, and that'll bring up Sean Bryant. 1 for 2 tonight, ground out, a walk, and a single. He bloop singled to shallow centers last time up. Have to retrieve the ball that hit Welch at the backstop. Carson Jerschley will do that. 1 on and 2 outs now. Low for a ball, 1-0. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. It's CulliganH20.com. Big cut by Bryant, and he misses. And Wallen misses again. We play in the top of the 7th here, 3-0 Chaparrals. Just a bit low. 3-1. Wallen comes set. Going to be hit over to third. Backhanded by Sangbush. Across. And dug out by Tyler Byer. Another web gem tonight. Defense has come to play here in Wisconsin Rapids. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-0 Chaparrals. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Ryan Searing to lead things off here in the home half of the 7th inning, followed by Obremski and Weiland. Searing tonight a single and a ground out. First offering from Schultz hits the outside corner. It's 0-1. Foul at the plate. That came on. That dislodged something off of equipment. Came off of somebody's. Something on something off Isaiah Biral's shoe flap, yeah. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Biral's not too concerned about it, put it in his back pocket and said, I'll deal with it later. 1-2 to Searing. There's a swing and a miss. And there's one away. Fifth strikeout of the night for Kenny Schultz, and that'll bring up Gavin Obremski. Fielder's choice and a walk tonight for Gavin.
The catcher, number 19, Gavin Obremski.
First offering to Obremski is good for a strike, 0-1. Again, back with you tomorrow night, right here at the Quadplex, Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield Legion at 7 o'clock. Obremski looks at a ball low. A couple of sprinkles still falling here in Wisconsin Rapids. Backdoor slider for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Obremski. That's going to be hit over to Homolka at third. And retires Obremski on the ground out. And there's 2 away now for for Blaine Wallen.
The pitcher, number 20, Blaine Wallen.
That's going to be hit hard, not a play. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. We'll have Rapids and Everest on Wednesday from Simon Field in Schofield. Again, we'll be live at 7 o'clock. The 1-2. And bounces in and bounces away. That'll be a good matchup on Wednesday night. Atop the Dairyland League large division. Inside missed. Schultz couldn't believe it. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. And there's a swing and a miss from Blaine Wallen. 6 strikeouts tonight for Kenny Schultz. We've played 7. 3-0 Chaps. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
You couldn't possibly go through all this stuff by yourself, especially since Dad isn't as young and mobile as he used to be. You know, I'd love to help if I had more time between work, kids, and their activities. Have you considered giving any help?
I'd love to, but I don't know who to call.
Kushel & Kushel, removal and recycling services for seniors, handicaps, and those who need help. We do the dirty work so you don't have to. From painting, landscaping, moving, chores, and more. Please give David a call at 715-323-5762.
New pitcher for Wisconsin Rapids will be Bradley Comer. Jordan Tibbetts over at third, and Caden Sengbush, the new shortstop for Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be 8-9-1 for Marshfield here in the visitor half of the 8th inning. Reminder, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by our friends over at Quality Plus Printing in Wisconsin Rapids. They can help your business with all your printing service needs. Banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more. All with quality custom work, quick turnaround times, and great customer service. Visit qpprinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out. So Bradley Comer into pitch for Wisconsin Rapids. Peyton Nelson coming in all the way from center field. Let's see what Bradley Comer's got the wrong shoes on. So Comer's got to switch shoes. Luckily, Comer and Nelson with the same shoe size. So switching shoes is Bradley Comer to make sure he's all ready to go on the artificial mound. And he'll face off with Carson Jerschley, Brent Yeasted, and then Isaiah Byral. Had a couple of issues with footwear on the turf over the last couple of years. The guy from Merrill last year who maybe didn't get the memo on what to wear for footwear and had to end up wearing cowboy boots here on the Quadplex turf. Now it's going to be hit to Byer at first. So first pitch that Comer throws to Jerschley is lined out to first, and there's one away for Brent Yeasted. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out tonight for Brent.
Right fielder, number 11, Brent Yeasted.
Swing and a miss. Comer with the purple sleeve from his days as a pointer. Swing and a miss by Yeasted, and he is behind 0-2. One ball, two strikes. Inside corner. And just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chopper to third. No, Sengbush will take it. Over at short. He's going to make the throw over to first, and there's 2 away. 2 up and 2 down now for Isaiah Byral. Byral tonight. Ground out, fly out, strike out, and hit by a pitch. Nobody on, and 2 away. First offering to Byral is good for a strike here in the 8th. Byral swings, and it's 0-2. He popped up behind first. Byer giving it a look, and he makes the over-the-shoulder catch. Tyler Byer with a nice catch. Defense has shined here tonight on both sides. We've played 7.5. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 3-0 Chaps. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Business owners share so many challenges, but there's one challenge that has an easy solution. Branding your business with creative graphics and a plethora of effective print marketing options is as easy as Quality Plus Printing. With over 30 years of marketing expertise and a track record of happy customers, you can trust in Quality Plus Printing to develop the perfect brand for you. As a business owner, you have enough to focus on. Give yourself a break and trust in Quality Plus Printing on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids, or find us at qpprinting.com. That's qpprinting.com.
It'll be 9-1-2 here for Wisconsin Rapids in the home half of the 8th inning. Huber, Nelson, and Comer trying to break through. Rapids hasn't had a base runner since the 5th inning and hasn't had a hit since the 3rd.
Leading off for the Redhawks in their half of the 8th is the right fielder, number 14, Garrett Huber.
Hey, Schultz calls time and needs some confirmation from his catcher, Isaiah Byrell. Score update from Plover. Marshfield 2, Plover 1. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning with 2 outs. Blake Rabb on the mound for Marshfield against the Plover Black Sox. Black Sox just got back from New Ulm, Minnesota this week, or from a weekend tournament. First offering to Huber. High and away. Garrett walked back in the 5th. He was left stranded at second after Logan Homolka made a diving catch at third on a hit by Bradley Comer. There's a strike. Still popping the mitt is Schultz here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Outside and away. Again, I did that last week. Outside and away, same thing. Missed a bit outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming back. Spiked in there. Count runs full at 3-2. Top of the order, due up next. Hubert trying to get on here. The 3-2. He's going to be hit to short. Another good play there. Bryant across. Not quite in time. Some great defense continues. Garrett Huber with an infield base hit. Wow. That's all you can say with the defense tonight is wow. That's the first hit for Wisconsin Rapids since the 3rd inning. That'll bring up the top of the order and Peyton Nelson as Brennan Huber will truck over to the first base coach's box to help out.
Center fielder, number 2, Peyton Nelson.
1 for 3 tonight. Inside corner and missed. Bradley Comer waiting on deck. Nelson up the middle, double play opportunity. Bryant glove flips it to second. Across, not in time. A heck of a stretch there by Welch. And Nelson will just reach on the fielder's choice. Nelson just able to stretch enough to get that to reach first. That'll bring up Bradley Comer.
The pitcher, number 22, Bradley Comer.
Hit by a pitch, a single, and a line out to Homolka over at third. First offering is good for a strike. Kenny Schultz has been sensational tonight. Rapids has got the bat on the ball, but just right at the defenders. Comer pops it up a mile in the air. Bryant will give way to Homolka, and Logan will make the catch at the shortstop position for the second out. 2 away now for Nathan Kromenacher. Runner at first and 2 outs. No balls and 2 outs, runner at first. 3-0 Shaps. First offering hits the outside corner. Very similar pitch that Nathan struck out on back in the first inning. There's a breaking ball, late call, and a strike call there from Derek Freeman. No balls and 2 strikes. There goes Nelson. Throw down to second is in time, and they threw him out at second. And that'll end the 8th inning. So no runs on a hit. Nobody left. We've played 8 complete. It's still 3-0 Chaps. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
To the 9th we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Luke Wirtz, player manager, will be hitting first here for the Chaps. Hitting for Kenny Schultz. That likely means Kenny's night is done, and Logan Homolka will likely be pitching the 9th. First offering to Luke is high and in, 1-0. Rapids has only had 1 base runner that has reached third base tonight. That was Gavin Obremski back in the 5th inning. That was going to be popped up. Right field side. Huber in foul territory will make the catch. And there's 1 away here in the 9th. Riley Bauman now a strikeout, or a couple of strikeouts. Single and a hit by a pitch, 2 runs scored. Rapids will have 3, 4, and 5 in the bottom of this inning. Try and get something cooking against likely Logan Homolka, who will be, we'll get confirmation once Logan comes, defensively. And Bauman ahead 2-0. But I'm assuming because Wirtz hit that he'll might go over to third. And Homolka will pitch the 9th. Bauman ahead though 3-0. He's got a couple of stolen bases tonight. Gonna be hit hard over to Sengbush at short. Eats him up just a little bit. But makes the throw as Bauman had a green light on a 3-0. Grounded it over to shortstop. 2 away now for Homolka. A walk and 3 groundouts for Logan. Has played some sensational defense tonight for Luke Wirtz and the Chaparrals over at third base. First offering is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to Homolka. Just missed maybe a tad bit low. Not by a whole lot. There's a swing and a miss. Dropped one underneath his hands, and it's 2-2. Comer shakes 2 off and fires home. Grounded off of Homolka at the plate, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Missed outside. Counter runs full at 3-2 now. And a 2-out walk to Logan Homolka. We'll bring up Colin DeBoer. Colin 2 for 4 tonight. A couple of RBIs, a couple of singles, and a run scored.
Left fielder, number 14, Colin DeBoer.
There's a swing and a miss by Colin. The 0-1. Flew out to centers last time. Peyton Nelson covered a lot of ground out in center field to track down the fly ball by DeBoer. Inside and missed. 2-1. Three and 1. Sloan Welch on deck. There's a swing and a miss behind it that time by DeBoer. Homolka will take off with a pitch here with 2 outs and a full count. Fouled into the net, and we'll do it again at 3-2. There goes Homolka, and a fly ball. Foul territory, a long run for Siri, and you'll watch it drift out of play. Three-two. Chopped foul to the Marshfield dugout. We'll do it again. The payoff coming back. And spiked it into there to Comer, and a heck of an at-bat there by DeBoer. He'll be on base for the 3rd time tonight. Back-to-back walks will bring up Sloan Welch. We're going to tack on some insurance runs here for Marshfield.
First baseman, number 27, Sloan Welch.
Sloan was hit by a pitch back in the 7th. Is behind 1 ball and 2 strikes and was hit by a pitch on the front elbow. Now he's behind 0-2. And got him looking to end the 9th inning. No runs, no hits, couple of walks, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 3-0 Shaps. Last shot here for the Redhawks. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? we have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Nathan Kromenacher lead things off for Rapids, followed by Caden Sengbush and Tyler Byer. It is Kenny Schultz out there to try and finish this one up for the Chaparrals and earn another win for Marshfield. Chaparrals, 3 runs on 6 hits. Big number that I'm sure Coach Wirtz or Luke Wirtz would not be happy about. They've left 11 runners on base. They've left the bases loaded twice tonight. They have drawn quite a few walks. But have left a lot of opportunities out on the base paths. Score update from Plover, tied at 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Black Sox have 2 runners on and nobody out. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Don Zaleski Sports. Be back with you tomorrow. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids Legion here from the Quadplex on Zaleski Sports at 7 o'clock. Nathan Kromenacher, strikeout, couple of groundouts. Kromenacher is at the plate when Peyton Nelson was thrown out. Foul territory. Surprised Logan Homolka didn't get that one. 0-1. And it's turned into a beautiful night here in central Wisconsin. Closing in on 9:30 here in Wisconsin Rapids. 3-0 Chaparrals. 2 runs in the 4th, 1 run in the 5th. That's been it. The 0-1 breaking ball stayed high, and it's 1-1. They have 3 runs on 6 hits, 11 left on base. Rapids, no runs on 4 hits. They didn't have a hit in the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th innings. Kenny Schultz is still in to pitch. Logan Homolka stands at 3rd if needed. The 2-1. Not by much. 3-1. Caden Sengbush awaits on deck. Long look in for Kenny Schultz on the 3-1. And a leadoff walk again for Wisconsin Rapids. Not the first time. Had a leadoff walk in the 5th and didn't bring anybody around. That'll bring up Caden Sengbush. 0 for 3 tonight. A fly out to left, ground out to second, and a line out to second. Sengbush 0 for 3 tonight. Big swing and a big miss. It's 0-1. Tyler Byer on deck. The 0-1 is right down the middle for a strike, 0-2. Schultz gets one that he likes from Byrell. The 0-2. Going to be hit over to 3rd. That's Homolka to 2nd for 1. The relay is not going to be in time. Sengbush is going to be safe. But as Schultz has done all night long, gets a runner at first and induces a double play or ground ball. A runner at first now for Tyler Byer. Sengbush on base for the first time. Tyler Byer also tonight 0 for 3. Ground out to second, fly out to left, and a pop out to first.
First baseman, number 17, Tyler Byer.
Ryan Searing awaiting on deck. Schultz trying to finish it off here. Get a ground ball and make the trip back home. First one misses high for a ball, 1-0. First offering is a low one to Byer. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Rapids no runs on 4 hits tonight. After losing 11-1 yesterday at Minocqua. Then back at it on Wednesday at Everest. Friday they will host the Wapaka Lakemen. 2 balls and a strike. Schultz wheels and deals. Fouled at the plate off of Byer, and the count runs even at 2-2. Kenny Schultz 6 strikeouts tonight. Handful of walks. The 2-2 coming back. Breaking ball missed high. And count runs full now to Tyler Byer. Six strikeouts, 3 walks tonight for Kenny Schultz. Going to be hit, double play, trying to end it. Bryant and across, and Sloan Welch didn't have his foot on the base. So Sean Bryant's another opportunity, but Sloan Welch, not sure what Sloan was doing over at first base. But another fielder's choice. And there's 2 away now for Ryan Searing. So leadoff walk and a couple of a leadoff walk and then back-to-back fielder's choices. And Rapids down to their final out here in the bottom of the 9th. First one high and out. Ryan tonight 1 for 3, a single in the second, ground out and a strikeout. The 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 coming back to Searing is going to be lined foul, and Rapids down to their final strike. One ball and 2 strikes. Kenny Schultz trying to finish it off here. Schultz comes set in the 1-2. Going to be ground ball over to Homolka again at third. Another tremendous play, and Welch can't scoop it out. Byer will head to third, and he will stay there. And there's going to be runners at second and third now with 2 outs after the error by Homolka. The first error of the night from either team. And I think that's probably going to be it for Kenny Schultz. He'll hand it over to Logan Homolka, and we'll step aside as Logan will have his warm-up pitches. And we will have that pitching change when we come back here on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chile, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Logan Homolka will be the new pitcher. Colin DeBoer will head over to third, and Austin Lalicata will head to left for the Chaparrals. Here to face Gavin Obremski with 2 on and 2 out. And then see who they might have after that. It looks like Jordan Tibbetts would be on deck. So we'll see. Close. Just allowing Colin DeBoer to get some throws in over from third. Homolka was warming up in the bullpen for a while earlier in this game. Homolka just trying to get one more out here against a hard-hitting lefty and Gavin Obremski.
Now batting the catcher, number 19, Gavin Obremski.
Homolka fires home. First offering is a big swing and a miss at a high fastball, and it's 0-1. Kenny Schultz goes 8 2/3. Hasn't given up any runs yet. 2 on base are his responsibility. And Homolka is ahead 0-2. Byer at third, Searing at second. Homolka trying to close this one out. The 0-2. Popped up foul territory. DeBoer gives it a look and out of play. For a 3-0 game, over 2.5 hours old. Granted, it is a 9-inning game, but that's still a long game for sure. But again, Marshfield has left 11 runners on base, left the bases loaded twice. Rapids offense struggling again here tonight, as they did yesterday in Minocqua. Homolka trying to finish it off on the 0-2 pitch. Kicks and fires home. Going to be hit over to first. That's Welch. He'll take it himself, and the Chaparrals will pick up a road victory here tonight in Wisconsin Rapids. No runs, no hits, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Again, the Chaparrals pick up a 3-0 win here tonight over the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. We'll take a quick break, come back with your Next Step Prosthetics postgame show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Time now for your Next Step Prosthetics postgame show. Next Step Prosthetics providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Final stat line, Wisconsin Rapids, no runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 7 runners left on base. For the Chaparrals tonight, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and 11 on base. The winning pitcher is Kenny Schultz. Goes to 8 2/3, gives up no runs on 4 hits. Had 6 strikeouts and 3 walks. The losing pitcher is Eli Hahn. Gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. Had 3 walks and had a couple of strikeouts. The other pitchers for Wisconsin Rapids are Blaine Wallen and Bradley Comer. So Rapids loses their second game in a row. Chaparrals pick up another win, getting on the right track of things for the Marshfield Chaparrals here at the beginning of July. Next up for Wisconsin Rapids will be at Everest on Wednesday. They will take on the Merchants at 7 o'clock at Simon Field in Schofield, and then they'll host the Waupaca Lakemen on Friday. The Chaparrals back in action on Wednesday. They will host the Waupaca Lakemen. With that said, we're going to be done here in Wisconsin Rapids. Ball game, let's say, finished up at about 9:40. So 2 hours and 36 minutes here tonight. Thank you all for joining us here on Zaleski Sports from Wisconsin Rapids. For my producer, Olivia Zimmerman, this is Steve Abe signing off from the Wisconsin Rapids Area Sports Quadplex. Once again, the final score, Marshfield Chaparrals 3, the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks 0. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you again tomorrow right here as the Marshfield Blue Devils take on the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers and Legion Baseball at 7 o'clock. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again.